This is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Chicago. And tonight our question comes to us from Zoe Witchy Poo, who asked me to explain the Great Rite. And the Great Rite is the hierogamos, the sacred marriage of goddess and god, which is an allegory for the interplay of spirit and matter, yin and yang, death and life, spirit and body, and myriad correspondences to these. When we speak of the Great Rite, we can be speaking of a specific ceremony, but we're also speaking of the nature of incarnation itself, the nature of the universe itself, the way in which spirit has created and populated existence. All of this is encapsulated in the idea of the Great Rite. Now, as a ritual, the Great Rite can be one of two things, depending on the tradition that you're dealing with. It can be an actual ceremony between a man and a woman, or between two men or two women, or it can be done symbolically through the conjoining of the athame and the chalice, the athame representing the principle of the god, or yang, and the chalice representing the principle of the goddess, or yin. And it is very important to say that when we speak of goddess and god in this kind of existential sense, when we talk about gender, this is symbolism. Because obviously, goddess and god are spiritual in character, and it is not to be taken literally as only masculine and feminine. Again, it can be two men, two women, however you want to view it. It represents the polar forces, the yin and the yang, and these can be represented in many, many different ways. And when we speak of the Great Rite, for most Wiccans, we're speaking of that symbolic conjoining of athame and chalice. In some cases, it's referring to an actual sexual coupling between a priest and priestess who may or may not be in a romantic relationship. And in this sense, it's a form of tantra, or sexual mysticism. And I would say the most important thing to understand is not the ceremony, but the meaning. And again, it is the hierogamos, the nature of incarnation and existence. So I hope that answers your question, and until next time, may you blessed be. But wait, don't forget our books, Witch School 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Degree, and also Living the Wiccan Life, and Ritual in Theory and Practice, available at a bookstore near you, or get them direct from us at www.witchschoolstore.com.